Good. Oh, so, for those that didn't, I used to Uber when I first started on this full-time mompreneur journey, and that used to be the music that I played. Kept me calm, and I'm a little less worried because when I chose to drive, a lot of the times it was evening um, after Tam got home, so that we could share taking care of Jazzy. So that's music that helped ground me and helps ground me. And I played it this weekend at Aquarium Era, and it felt really good. So I wanted to jump on here because it's been a minute on YouTube, um, and to let you guys know what fun things are coming up. Um, I haven't confirmed it yet, but we are working on more car shows. For one, it was so much fun, and especially like the every other week ones. But for sure, we will be at Aquarian Era with Household Energy and a bunch of beautiful women and crafters and vendors. Uh, Melvin and the Aquarian Era shop and all the staff spending time with family and friends, meeting new people, enjoying new food. Uh, I had some 7-Up cake this weekend that, mm, sorry, Grandma, it was better than Grandma's. It was delicious. And some apple pie. If you don't know, my family really doesn't like apple pie. Um, and I had 3 pieces. So you just never know. I love that we're open to new things, and I appreciate that Jazz and Tam came out to support me at the shop and also reminded me to have fun in our own ways. I know they do. So, a silly story. You know, our thoughts really do matter. And I love the people that are in our group and on this journey with us. So, I've decided, and especially after this morning, just in case you didn't notice, I've been coming on a lot more without my dentures. Funny story is I've been fighting these things um, for 2 years since the pandemic started. It's been a journey. Um, I'm taking it as a way that the angels and ancestors are forcing me to show up no matter what. I just have fun in life, no matter what. Even with the Shitake going on and all of the things. And yes, it would be nice to have the funds to just go, okay, well, I lost those, and I guess it's time to go get the permanent. But I've been struggling with these things for so long that I don't know if I'm ready for the permanent. Um, I need to get my mindset with it. And I also need to show up no matter what. No matter what anybody thinks or judges. I realize that that's our own stuff. And that's what the lesson in this has been is that the funniest part is I was so excited and I am so excited about this next adventures and opportunities and right as I'm going into it, full excitement and all of that, my to go coffee cup, which is I guess my security blanket, and my dentures decide to go into a different timeline, whatever. Um, yeah, they're on the run. And I was mad at that both of them when they went missing. So, I got some shiitake to work out of my own, and that's why I said it is our own shiitake. I guess the train agrees. It is. It's the shiitake that we tell ourselves. It's the shiitake that others have told us that we've compounded. At least that's what I'm finding for me. And the more I clean out and clear out the shiitake that I've been telling myself, or I've heard and magnified, the more life gets better. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. If your life, if my life is getting better and feels better to me, that's what's important. Nobody else. Nobody else is actually living your life with you. So why do we give it so much power? I laugh at myself because so much power has been given away over the years. So, no, I don't have it all figured out. I know there was a time that I used to think that I had to be a know-it-all. I don't. I don't know it all. I know what helps for me. I know what works for my family. I know that what feels good. More and more, I know that people on our teams and in our communities are growing and sharing and appreciating life more and more. I appreciate being vulnerable, whether anybody likes it or not. It doesn't matter anymore to me. For the first time in my life, I love me in all of it. That's been a huge feat. I tried baking it till I made it for so many years. I'm thankful I take the time for me now. I'm worth it. My family's worth it. And there was a time that at the show I probably would have told my family to go because we were having fun in different ways, and instead I got to honor them and laugh at them in their play. It doesn't have to be the same. And then I got to meet a beautiful divine feminine goddess energy. And if you've met some of them women, it's a different kind of energy. There's a lot of us divine feminines that I know the OC was especially. I do my best to not show up in that space today, but I know that the OC, especially when I was in that divine feminine, I also had this armor of toxic masculine ready to fight. Uh, and this beautiful goddess this weekend made me really appreciate somebody that takes the time to know and own themselves completely. There was no armor. There was just divine feminine goddess energy. She was a is a beautiful woman that held her own space in her own gorgeousness, and I'm happy I got to appreciate it. And I know that each one of us has that in it, finding our own divine feminine, divine masculine. And I love seeing more of us do it, and I appreciate the people in our life that allow us that safe space to do more of it. I have nothing to prove. I don't compete with anybody. I love and appreciate collaborating with everybody. I apologize if I don't get a chance or if I squirrel in ADD and not remember to message you back or something. I will get to it. It just takes time. There's a lot going on. And right now, it is mainly a one mom pop shop. And it's growing as people want to be a part of it. They are showing, but it's wanting to be not not obligation. There's a different energy. I know I show up in a different energy, and I would love for more of us to be able to do that for each other. So, let me check real quick. I think I did it right to see chats or anything. Um, but yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Time is valuable. You're valuable. You're worth it. Some of the favorite things that I have around my house is I am gonna create, build, grow, inspire, and of course, love. Self-love does really matter. We're worth it. And I know the more that I speak life and goodness on myself and my family, the more of that is showing up, and less of that other shiitake. So I hope you do your best week, life, day, and appreciate you. If you'd love to, we'll see you back on Wellness Wednesday on Zoom. And every week we meet at 9:30 for those in our shiitake course. And there's more coming. Just jiggling it all. So it's coming out in divine time. I honor that today. It's worth it. I love you. And as always, peace.